Top of the morning, man. What's good? Chris Unbiased checking in, man. Back with another Van Chronicle. You know what I'm saying? You see all the cars passing in the window, man. We on the road again. Where am I at right now? I don't damn know where I'm at, to keep it real with you. Some part of Texas. But I left El Paso, obviously, but I don't know where I'm at right now. But I just pulled over because there has been an announcement, man. If there's an announcement, we got to talk about it. New Jersey Twork versus Big K has been added to Bags and Bodies. It's the undercard for the obviously the Hitman Holla Geechee Gotti battle. You know what I'm saying? Y'all check out the Geechee Gotti interview on Black Compass. It was really interesting what he was saying on there as far as Hitman. He's kind of pushing this narrative Hitman can't rap. So he's like, yo, we're gonna see. There's a lot of stuff we want to talk about on this particular date, but like I said, man, we need this card to work. Get the pay-per-view. Do not bootleg. Order the event. We need this to work. Look at the battles that you're able to have. Fuck all the politics. That's why I keep saying, if there is no politics, we can actually have some battles. So now we see Big K and Twork. Where were we gonna see this battle at? It wasn't gonna be on RBE. It wasn't gonna be on URL. You know what I'm saying? King of the Dot just popped in for a minute, but we don't really know how often we was gonna get these massacre type of cards. Bags and Bodies, all this kind of stuff presents a different opportunity for this to happen. You know what I'm saying? So this is why we have to support it. This is the only way we get events like that where niggas from different leagues and different stuff you can get. Big K would never get a Twork battle. Big K would never get a Twork battle. This battle is really big, bro. This is a fire ass battle. You know what I'm saying? I know Big K gonna want to get some of his get back because he probably feels like Roc. The Twork was doing a little too much in a Roc battle. Speaking of the Roc battle, I went back and watched Tay Roc versus Big K, man. I ain't gonna lie, it look a little different on camera, man. Not different on camera, but man. Big K was on one in that battle, rounds 2 and 3. He was really good in rounds 2 and 3, man. That battle's still hard to judge because, you look at Big K's second round, he takes the hat off and everything, got a little cone head, but, I walk back with the hoodie down. It's like, yo, he had a nice second round. And obviously Roc went for like dumb long in the round 2, so you know what I'm saying? But I like Big K material a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. I feel like it was more tailored a little bit towards Roc in a way. I felt like it was a little bit more tailored towards Roc. I know Roc, a lot of random bars, a lot of racist stuff. You know what I'm saying? I put my neck on I put my knee on your throat, or foot on your throat. You know what I'm saying? For George Floyd, he had a lot of racial stuff in there. But I'm not gonna lie. I actually kind of like K in that battle a little bit. At least his rounds a little bit more entertaining for me. You know what I'm saying? Minus all the other stuff. Like I said, there's a lot of intangibles that I feel like people don't think about. And the Blue Room in the 3rd round, and actually getting Tay Roc to rap in the Blue Room was big, because Tay Roc was always on record, I'll never battle on RBE, I'll never battle in the Blue Room, it's URL for life. And then he turns it into the Blue Room, and next thing you know, Roc is rapping his 3rd round in the Blue Room, which I think is a little nugget that people don't really pay attention to. He can always say, yo, you said you wasn't gonna battle in the Blue Room, but I made you battle in the Blue Room. And it was kind of interesting how that happened. So it's just little tidbits about that battle, but very, very good battle, man. It's kind of hard to call a winner, to keep it real with you, but I'm loving this card so far. As far as Twork and Big K. And Big K kind of like trying to sneak his way up for Champion of the Year. He's trying to sneak his way up there. You know what I'm saying? He's getting enough battles under his resume now. I don't know how Champion will call the actual Tay Roc battle, whoever's on the panel or whatever, but man, if he can clearly beat Big K, I mean, Twork, that's a good look. And we probably gonna get another big matchup, bro. I'm hearing it's probably gonna be another big matchup on this card. So 3 big matchups and a pay-per-view. I don't know what the pay-per-view is right now, but $50 or $60 or even $50 is worth supporting. We definitely need to support this card. Yeah, shout out to Hitman. This is a big announcement. I watched Smack's interview. You know what I'm saying? Jay Black asked Smack, was he going to retire? This is what he said. Let me play it real quick.
What I brought up initially is basically like everybody saying retiring. Is URL at some point got that retiring bug? Like, I got to fall back. I might dial it back. Like, I'm never retiring. I'm going to dial it back, though.
Yeah,
Is it with
like, I feel like I
URL?
got a responsibility to keep this art form alive. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
that.
I'm the godfather of this. Like, you know what I mean? I was like the first to start to promote this art form on the DVDs. And, you know, it from there, look what we have today.
There's a lot.
You understand?
I like that Smack was talking about he wasn't ready to retire, because sometimes we don't really know where battle rap will be. We don't know what the energy is like. We don't know how much URL want to keep going. To hear him say that he feels like he has an obligation to keep battle rap going, I do like to hear that, because the energy is definitely, you know, it's a little weird right now. It's a lot. It's always been like a little bit more negative than positivity in terms of like the stuff that is put out there. But sometimes the battles just come and go, and we don't really talk about them a lot. But he did say that he felt some type of way that there were too many leagues in battle rap, where people were going to other leagues in battle rap. And he talked about, you know, I'm not trying to stop you from getting your bag, but at the end of the day, it needs to be some order or whatever. He's talked about that. And he talked about, you know, if it's not on URL, it don't count. He was kind of on that shit too. And I don't really know what URL really expects, bro. You went through this whole caffeine era where you gave people battles after battles after battles after battles. During the caffeine era, they were doing like 2 events a month plus a damn app only event. If I'm a URL artist, I'm probably gonna feel like I can make a living off battle rap. There's so many events. I can get $4,000 here, $3,000 here, $10,000 here. Next thing I know, I don't gotta work. I can just battle every month. I can pull a Danny Myers and just battle, and then I can just get my money, and I don't have to have a 9 to 5. And then URL just snatches caffeine away, or caffeine dissolves or whatever. They get rid of caffeine, and then they like fall back into where they're not really doing that many events. So of course, battle rappers probably looking at the bag like, damn, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna get this money from. So of course I'm gonna go to other leagues, Bags and Bodies, Easy Joint, Chrome 23. So I don't really know what URL expects if you're not gonna be able to provide like an income for people on a regular basis, and you got so many people on the roster. Like I said, I don't know how you expect niggas to not go to other leagues. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like URL don't want you to go to other leagues, or prefer that you go over there, because you go over there and sometimes you don't keep your stock high, and I get that, but you're not providing them an opportunity on URL on a consistent basis. It's just not happening. And I know these small events or whatever, these Nexus, there's an event today, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you check it out, 3 p.m. This blog is actually gonna probably upload probably around that time, you know what I'm saying? So y'all check it out. It's on the app. It's Nexus, Jackboy Main, Arsenal. Who else is on there today? Klutz and Danny Myers, Lou Castro and Swervo, I think, is on there. I don't know the whole card, but it's a free event for app only users. So if you got the app, you can just watch the battle for free at 3 p.m. today. So that's a good look. But I don't really know what URL expects if they're not actually able to do a lot of events and they falling back. So like, I mean, if you keep it real, bro, as far as like pay-per-view events, URL probably only gonna do like 4 this year. So how else is everybody gonna eat? You know what I'm saying? If y'all not doing enough events. So I see what Smack is saying, but I don't really even know how it's realistic at this point, because niggas is gonna go places and get their money one way or the other. So I just want to say that. But shout out to Smack. But Twork and Big K, too. It's a tough battle to call, man. This it's a tough battle to call. Like, I don't really know who gonna win this battle right now, but I'm glad they're getting a chance to see each other. And I do feel like it's a mega matchup. Some people might like this battle more than they like the Hitman and Geechee joint. So I don't know. How y'all feel about this card so far? Are y'all gonna fuck with it? Y'all gonna support it? Maybe we'll get. I don't even want to talk about what the next battle is, because I'm hearing a few different ways they might go, but we probably gonna get at least 3 big battles on this card. This might be a 4 or 5 battle card, with 3 battles being kind of like similar to this. So we got Hitman and Geechee, we got Twork and Big K. We probably gonna get one more big matchup of at least 2 decent names or whatever matching up. And I don't know, I feel like the card is definitely worth supporting, and it's important that league owners that are actually battlers can actually put cards together. That's kind of a way we can keep battle rap going forward. You really don't need a league, bro. You really don't need a league. If people support battle rap, As much as I love URL and what they brought to the culture, and RBE and what they brought to the culture, you don't really need RBE or URL. You really don't. They don't have to be the end all be all. People can create their own cards, get the support from the fans, and if people support it, they can just split the pay-per-view money and make their own money. And sometimes, even if you don't make as much money as you would with a particular league, there has to be some enjoyment of creating your own shit. That's where the fulfillment comes from. It may not always come from the money, but it's like, yo, I put this card together, and yeah, I might have normally got $25,000, but I only got 20. But I was still able to make this shit happen myself, and I feel like Bags and Bodies could prove. That's why I kind of said, like, Hitman and Geechee could kind of change battle rap or save battle rap, because if this card works and people support it and they sell hella pay-per-views, you can keep doing this shit. You can keep doing it, bro. You can just switch the names. It could just be Low Deluxe main event next time, and it could be, you know, you can bring DNA back and then Daylight or whoever. Like, you don't gotta deal with no politics and no BS. You can just put these battles together, and if people support it, you can just split the pay-per-view. That's actually a good way to go. You really don't need a league. You only need a league because you lazy, you don't want to work, you don't want to deal with like booking flights and hotels and dealing with artists and all that. I know it's a lot of bullshit. It's gonna be a lot of bullshit on Hitman to kind of deal with all the personalities and niggas flying in and all that, but there is some type of satisfaction in knowing that I was able to put this together without URL, and that's another avenue that people can do. Now the Riot, Bullpen, other leagues around here can actually take the same format, and Calico, you know what I'm saying, can take the same format. So we need to get behind it. Twork and Big K going down. Early thoughts on who might win the battle. Big K. My early thoughts is Big K. I don't know for sure, but my early thought right now is Big K. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Chris Unbiased. Holla at your boy.